right, yo, yiggity yo, it's your girl D Nice, and we back in the building with EP 14.
She the only one that knows how to count. I don't
14.
know how to count, so I can't even fact check for real. We on episode. That's all I got.
We're getting loose as a goose.
Are you kidding me, guys? Please. Listen. She got something radioactive in here. And it's got me feeling a little crazy. So.
And it's because we about to really, we're about to talk about it. We're about to talk our shit today. Like, I know we've been really political lately, and we're going to cut that out. We just for now, though, because it's never going to end. But we're going to cut that out today because I was telling Money, okay? I was telling her, like...
Hold on, wait, real quick. Fit check.
Oh,
I know you see that.
All right.
I know you see that. Yes.
Okay, so...
It's the fat ones. Mm-hmm.
Fact about Monty, she does not wear shoes.
I don't wear shoes.
These are probably the only shoes she owns.
Sponsored by my stylist, D Nice.
In the building.
In the building.
'Cause,
not too much on my size 10s.
Okay.
Not too much.
I don't think
Absolutely
they,
not
I don't
too
think
much.
they knew.
Okay, well, I just knew that somebody was going to say it. I just didn't know who it was. They was going to be like, God damn. La Cienega with the flippers, isn't it? Please. No, let's not.
But if I could have her in shoes, I would. I hope she let me. No.
Damn, like, was
No,
this
okay, look. I'm
Y'all,
not
she
even
be
going to
dressing
say
me up. I'm like her My Little Pony. Wait, what's it called?
No.
Her little I'm like her Bratz doll. She be dressing me up.
I do. And she like it sometimes.
It'd be cool. I'd be like,
well,
hey.
it's only been twice that I've done like a major just out of her comfort zone. And
Correct.
she liked both of them. Even her family gave her compliments. So
correct. Shout out to the stylist. You know,
that's a plus.
If y'all ever need
if she let me
advice,
run it back again next month, because mind you, next month is our birthday month. It's me and Monty's birthday month, y'all.
It is.
So.
Have mercy.
Yeah. Okay. But we about to talk our shit. I was telling Monty, what was that last week when we were watching Baddies? Like, as much as we don't want to have a podcast that focus or downplay men, you know, so we try to be devil's advocate for both sides, men and women, because nobody's perfect. I'm gonna put that out there. Nobody's perfect, and we don't want to make it seem like women are holier than the man. I would say perfect verbiage to use, but we about to get into some shit though, and I mean, we might be pinpointing a lot of things towards the men.
To be fair, I'm not gay, so I don't have anything to say about women relationships. Unfortunately, men, you are catching a lot of strays this episode because the only thing I know is what it's like to talk to and date a man. Exactly. I don't date women, so I can't say shit about that. So I'm sorry if I was, I'm gonna have something to say, but I definitely, you know, I feel like we're both gonna be able to, you know, talk about kind of like where women can go wrong, because not all women are like us. We be kind of looking at other women like
we're the 1%.
Yuck. Facts.
Yuck.
So it's not gonna be 100% strays, but it's probably gonna be about 92% strays. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No lies told. So I'm gonna start off by saying I've been single for going on 7 years. It's 6 years right now, but 6.5. Next year, June, it'll be 7 years. Mind you, literally, I have not been in a relationship. Like, don't get me wrong. I've had a time. I've had a time with men, but I have not committed to anyone in 7 years. Literally, the longest amount of time that I've been single. My whole life. Monty, how long you been single? Goddamn.
Carry the
47.
One. Cross it out.
Put the zero. Put the zero.
30 years.
God damn it, Jesus.
By the way, I'll be 31 next month. So
I'll be 32 next month, y'all. We in our 30s. We're in our 30s. Anyways, okay. So this perspective is coming from someone, me, who have been in numerous amount of relationships. I have children with one of the guys that I was in a relationship for a long period of time. And then another person who has never been in a relationship. So 2 different perspectives. You know, I'm pretty sure there are numerous amount of perspectives out there, but these are the 2 that you're getting today. Okay, so understand where we're coming from. She's coming from a person who hasn't been in one, but has interacted or have had long situationships with certain men.
Ew.
You have.
Ew. I know, but when you say it out loud, that should make you want to just like, ugh, like I just want to take all the pills in the medicine cabinet, please.
Someone who has committed to a handful of people, literally one handful of people, and had a ball after that last commitment. Let's say that. So I'm going to get started. Okay.
Sorry, I was.
All right.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to get started with, let's just say, there was a conversation. Should I say?
How it started?
Okay, so my daughter, let's just say my daughter asked my uncle, you know, she asked him, she asked him, you know, why do my auntie always, you know, and I'm going to go into a little bit more verbiage, detail-wise, because, again, she's 9. It's my 9-year-old daughter. So not my youngest one, not the one that's...
You.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Not
What's
her.
a nice thing? You.
Not
My girl
her.
Taz. Shout out to you, my girl.
It's my middle child, the one who does not care. She'll ask any question anytime. But she was specifically speaking to my auntie and my uncle, and she asked him, mind you, my auntie and my uncle are married, happily married at that. They are happily married, and my daughter asked him, because they were all 3 of them were in the kitchen at the time. She asked him, why is my auntie always the one cooking, cleaning, and just always in the kitchen, and he's never the one pretty much participating, doing those things. And he let her know, like, you know, mind you, they have different beliefs than I do. But he let her know what his and my auntie beliefs are, which is that's a woman's job. A woman's job is to be in the kitchen and to be submissive to their husband. So they're supposed to cook, clean, and manage the household while the husband is the provider. That's pretty much what he was getting at when he was talking to my daughter. I disagree to a certain extent, because I get it. I don't disagree wholly or fully. And that's mainly because also, too, they are religious people. And I can't even say too religious, but they're religious enough to where they fought the I need to stop saying
it's the chemicals she put in our cup.
Their lifestyle reflects their beliefs, which is most definitely a good thing. So they, like, pretty much they reflect what they believe. So they believe, based off their religious beliefs, a woman is supposed to be that way. So he explained that to her, and she's like, oh, okay. Mind you, my daughter grows up, or have been growing up with a single mom, and I've been a single mom for going on 7 years. Mm-hmm. When she was born, up until the age of 5, 6, it was always a 2-parent household, me and her father. And she has not seen another man in our household. It's, you know, that was the last man that I was with, and that's the last man that she has seen in the household. Mm-hmm. Okay? So for her, which this is pretty much why she asked the question, because her growing up, she's always just seen, in the beginning, me and her dad splitting it. So it was like 50-50 kitchen-wise. I was the head of household because I paid all the bills, right? I paid all the bills. I made more money, you know, but that's how I like it. I'm a 50-50 chick. I don't want you do it all and I sit around. I don't want that. It's not a problem because it works out for certain households. But I'll be miserable. But anyways, she's always seen me and her dad in the kitchen doing it together. I'm either cooking the sides, he's focused on the meat, or I'm cleaning while he's prepping everything. It's always just been us working together. And it's always been times where he's probably the one cooking and I'm chilling. And that was pretty much after I had my last daughter. He was the one pretty much doing a lot of the cooking. I was doing a lot of the cleaning, but he was doing a lot of cooking. And then when she goes to visit her dad for the summer, because mind you, I'm single, we're in 2 separate households, she sees that her grandpa does it all, meaning her grandma doesn't cook or clean. Her grandpa cooks and clean, which is why she was questioning, why does it look like this now? Because she's never seen that aspect, which I don't blame her, but girl, sit down. You young. You don't know nothing. But
a damn thing.
It was a different perspective that she probably felt like, it probably confused her at that time because she's like, I've never seen this before, which is probably why she asked. But I'm saying that I agree with it to a certain extent. So let's get into me. I'm the type of bitch.
You want to chew all of my bubble gum. Is that the bitch you want to chew all of my...
And what? Okay, let me take a sip.
Please have mercy.
I'm the type of bitch. Once I meet my husband, because I'm getting married, I don't care what nobody say. Once I meet my husband, 50-50, baby. I cannot be a stay-at-home mom. Mind you, I don't want to have no more kids. My preference is a man that already has kids, of course, established and stuff, but main deal breaker would be that you don't have kids, because I honestly feel when a man has children, or if a man wants children, let's start with that. If a man wants children, that's a big thing. And I would never want to take that from somebody or deprive that from anyone. And love will bring you to a place that you probably believed before you didn't want children. But once you really fall in love with somebody who share the same, let's just say, differences or same
interest, background.
Yes, interest. That's the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
As you tend to want things in life that you didn't want before. Which is why I would want to marry. Of course, it's all how it plays out in the way that God wants it to. But I would want to marry a man who already has children because I don't want it anymore, right? But also, I want him to... He has to agree to 50-50. I'm not the stay-at-home type of mom. I don't like it. Again, this podcast is my baby. I'm never going to stop doing this. I'm never going to stop doing it for nobody's child, not even my own. And that's mainly because I want my children to follow their dreams. And if I'm not doing it,
what makes you know?
Right. Mm-hmm. What makes you think they're going to do it?
How you supposed to know?
And if I chose my kids over them, if I chose my kids over my dream, they're going to choose their children over their dreams, and that's not the way life should be. Because your dream is also your purpose, only if it's in line with God. But we ain't gonna get into that just yet. We're gonna focus on the topic. But yeah, so once I get married, my man, he better not want no more kids, and he better not want me to stay home because that's out. That's out. Now, I would be very submissive to my husband. And that's how I would know that's my husband or that's my man, because my mindset would be on automatic mode. Like, I won't even have to think twice. Like, baby, you want that, you got that. But also, too, if we in the kitchen, if I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. And you're not in the kitchen having a conversation with me. You're in the kitchen and we're doing this together. But there may be times where I get off work. Also, too, I was explaining to Monty how I would want it to be. And this does not have to be like the perfect whatever. But I would want it to look like we both work. And if our off days does not align, when you're at work and I'm off, I'm making sure dinner's ready when you get home. For sure. For sure. But when I'm at work and you're off, I want that same respect. Make sure dinner's ready when you get home. But if I marry a man who does not know how to cook, baby, pop them noodles in the microwave. We're noodling it tonight.
Noodles buzz down.
Right, and if it got to be
They do
cereal,
buzz
baby,
down.
we cereal on it tonight, and I'm going to give you all the props.
Just have the right cereal.
Right,
Yeah,
I'm going to give you all the props because I want to praise you for being there and coming through for me and my children. Again, I want a man that already has children because those men already have the mindset of being a provider. You know, because there's a lot of men without children that have that mindset, but it's a whole different mindset when you already have children. And we're not talking about the deadbeats. They don't have it. I don't even want to get into it. I want to get into it, but I'm not going to get into it in this EP. We're talking about relationships.
I would say we could talk about it because I know people who do have children that don't have that mindset.
I do too.
Don't even have a mindset.
I do too. I know how many baby daddies I got.
Okay. Hey, don't matter how many. Just know that she knows somebody who got it.
That is a thing because
it's a fucking thing. Tragic.
But and this is no shade to my last baby daddy because he was in the kitchen with me. I ain't gonna throw no shade on him. He was in the kitchen with me. But we gonna shade him on a different episode.
I'm not saying anything.
But there are men out there who try to lead on a perspective, and that's not it. But, you know, back to the point. If you don't know how to cook, that's perfectly fine. I'm not looking, or I'm not. It's not a deal breaker if you can't.
There you go.
Right?
Okay.
It's not a deal breaker if you can't cook. The only deal breaker is if.
I was gonna say it because she don't sound like she was.
Right. Hey,
it's only a deal breaker if you can't. I wasn't even gonna say that. Go ahead. That's right.
We're just gonna hold it up.
She got
That's a deal breaker, okay?
No shrimps allowed.
And also too, there's a few more on the line, but deal breakers on the line, but you know what it is. So that's what I'm looking for in a man. And I mean, there's a lot of women out there who wants a man to come into their lives that is like paying for everything, right? Paying for everything, established, got it going on. I want the same as far as this being established. I want a man that's established. He at least got to have a job. Most definitely got to have a job. If you don't have a car, that's fine. But you got to have your own place. And I know the economy is hard right now. It's hard.
Tragic.
But you got to have some type of motion. And even if you at a job that you love and don't have no dreams outside of that, oh, baby, that's fine. But that job better be providing you with what you need to have your own spot. Because I'm not here to make up for nothing. But I will accept a man, and Monty, you tell me if you disagree, but I will accept a man who does not have his own place, has his own car though. He got to have his own car if he don't got his own place. So does not have his own place, and that's only because he's been saving up to buy a house, and he's able to prove that. But that doesn't mean he's living with his baby mama. You got to have some family members that you're living with, and you can't be in nobody's homeless shelter. Because I work with the homeless, and I know how it goes down in them shelters. I don't want to be a part of that.
Jeez.
Also, too, deal breaker. And a lot of men do this, or a lot of men have this mindset. Take your ass to the fucking doctor.
Ooh.
Fuck you think this is? Like, come on now. I'm not going to marry a man that I have not already slept with. We're going to keep it a buck.
That's 100%.
Right? Would you marry a man that you haven't slept with?
It depends on what the dating is like.
Fuck no.
Because if I'm dating you, right, If we're doing it the way where we're not doing the talking stages and then we sleep together and then we still talking and you kind of deciding what you want and you still out here fucking around, you still out here talking around, and then you be like, matter of fact, I'm ready to settle down. Matter of fact, you're the one that I want here. No,
But
that's different.
What if he says he does not want to have sex until marriage? Would you agree to that?
He better have a damn good personality. I'm willing to work through something like that as long as you can keep me entertained and we can laugh and we can have a good time together. I'm with that. Now, of course, in between, you got to give me something. You got to.
What
give
if
me
he's
something.
not giving nothing?
I need pictures. I need videos.
I
I
was about to
need
say,
something. You got to be able to. I'm not saying we have to do anything. If you're really like adamant where that's what you believe, I'm gonna respect that. If I really do like you, but you got to give me something so that I know what I'm getting into and I can decide if that's what I want for my sex life.
I'm gonna stop you from there, right there. But I'm gonna let you get back to it. Okay, she's right. I will respect it too if I can see it in person. Cause you can send me whoever pictures you got on whatever in the lineup. Yeah. If you can show me what it is in person, and
it's a lot of ways to make that happen.
It passed the threshold.
Threshold.
I'm good.
But that's probably it.
And you got to show me your. I had a guy actually do this recently. I guess. Send me your paperwork from your doctor showing that you've tested negative for everything. And I mean every fucking thing.
And that is respectable. And I feel like that's definitely going to be hell yeah on that. But what I'm saying is like what I was going to say is that, there are a lot of different ways that we can make the stuff happen with you show me yours and I'll show you mine. There's a lot of ways that can happen if you are with somebody or dating somebody who does not want to do anything until marriage or until they've committed to a long-term relationship. Sex is not just black and white. It's a lot of different colors. It's up to you, however you decide to do it.
That is true.
Right? You don't got to just be pictures. It don't got to just be videos. You also don't have to insert anything. I don't have to sit on anything. We can make it work. We can make it work so that way we know what we getting into with each other and what the sex life is going to be like as partners. Because as much as people want to say it don't matter, it does.
It does.
I'm sorry. Now, varying on the person that you are, right? Not everybody's expectations of sex are the same. But, I like it how I like it. She like it how she like it. You like it how you like it. I got to make sure that we can make something happen if I'm going to be with you forever. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
We have to be able to do that. So I'm willing to, if I have to wait, as long as we can make something happen like that where I can make my own decision in that department, I don't mind waiting. It's not a big deal for me. But by the way, this might be TMI, but y'all, I love y'all. Y'all love me, right?
I hope so.
I didn't lose my virginity until I was 20. So it really not that big a deal to me. And I've been damn near celibate for almost a year now, 8 months.
I've had a kid. I had a kid at 15. So there's that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's not that big of a deal for me. I'm sure other people, if you're the right person and you do push all the right buttons, you're going to be worth the wait to somebody, basically.
Question.
As long as you're able to meet. Look, if you can't make me laugh and we're not having a good time, we're not talking, and I don't know, you might be fucked. I'm not going to lie. Like,
so let me ask you a question. Because, mind you, last year, that's when I started my celibacy journey. And I made a year, and then I literally probably like that same month I made a year, I made sure to not make it a year no more.
It was a celebration.
It was a celebration.
It was a celebration.
Right? So I'm back on my celibacy journey, but I'm only probably like, I ain't gonna tell y'all.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It ain't a year yet.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But are you going to wait until the year hits? Because, I mean, you're fucking close as fuck.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I better clarify, right?
Yes, because
there was an incident.
I'm gonna check messages, and
there was an incident. There was an incident. I don't remember when, but there was an incident. However, I don't count that because he's esteemed. He's what do you call it? What's that word called when you go to school? He's alumni, right? He's an alma mater. I don't count that.
Fuck no.
But
count that shit.
technically, okay, maybe it's not a year, right? Oh my God. But I'll say new bodies, right? I actually haven't done a new body in more than a year.
Fuck new body. It don't matter new body or
I'm just
old
saying.
body.
I'm
That's
just saying. I'm
that's
just saying.
penetration. But
I'm just saying.
yeah, because I know who she's talking about. And that,
He has
that
rights.
had
I'm
her.
sorry. At this point, he has rights. So like, I can't even.
Fuck that.
Rightfully yours. I better take that back. Actually,
Please
I'm sorry.
and thank you.
Hey, shout out to you. You know who you are.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna say it.
Who?
No, I'm not gonna say the name.
Oh, no face, no case. If I hit the first night,
hey, I ain't
let's not do that.
gonna take it there. But I'm for sure gonna say that had her in a chokehold after. Like
it had been so long.
She was talking that shit. Like she was mad.
So long.
And it's crazy because I told like before, shit went down, I was telling her like, baby, let's go on a trip. Like, where his homies at? Like, let's do a 2-man. Let's do a 2-man. Let's hit it. I was ready to take one for the team because his homies is not.
I'm sorry, they are not giving. They are simply not giving.
But ooh. I was ready to take one for the team because I knew my girl needed that ASAP. And when she got it, I didn't think it was gonna have her like that. I was sitting here like, damn.
Guys, listen. Before
you know how she say she been single her whole life. She right. And I ain't never seen her like that about a nigga.
Guys.
Ever. Y'all think I'm an asshole?
Oh my gosh, you swear I might be. Listen. There was an incident, okay? And before that incident, yes, I was going on 8 to 9 months.
Been through an appraisal.
Correct. Absolutely. So, but this is somebody who is near and dear to my heart, That's my guy. I love him. And he got me right. What can I say? He got me right. And I can't tell. I guess I better not say that because I know what it was. But I was thinking maybe because it had been so long, maybe I just hadn't been touched in a while. You know how they say that? Yeah. But I can't even say that because that wasn't my first time with him. And so I'm just going to leave it at that. It's fine.
Okay. Question. Would you do it again?
You asking me?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
You would? So you wouldn't, like...
I beg your pardon, yes.
Even though it put you in that mindset before?
What mindset?
To where you were like, you were on a...
I was on like a...
You were like spiraling.
You know how Sandy what? Or no, what was that?
Scratching her neck.
I needed that. Okay, yes, that was. But like, guess what? That was only because I just hadn't had it in so long. I didn't know. It felt decent. It was good. It was great. And so... for like to be able to have access to something like that again, fuck yeah.
So I'm context behind
I'm on that.
She was talking shit. She was like mad at this nigga after that because
still kind of am, but you know what it is. It's all good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so would you not?
It's a slippery slope, especially because the relationship is not exactly what y'all think it is. So, what really like?
And that's true. Like, it's not. It's what would they say? Like platonic.
It's platonic.
Yeah.
I got a lot of love for him. I've known him for a very long time. We've talked for a very long time. But I also know, like I understand what our relationship is. He understands what the relationship is, just because it's not really in the cards, I feel like, for it to be anything more than what it already is. It's just not an option. Now, will it be in the future? I don't know. That's something that could ever happen. I really don't know for real.
So are you waiting for him?
No. He know I ain't waiting for his ass.
So would you keep it tucked for your husband?
What do you mean by that?
Meaning until you wait.
Like if I met the man who I'm like, okay, I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, would you wait until you meet the man that you know you're gonna marry?
I would, as long as he got something going on. Because again, I show you mine, you show me yours.
So let's rephrase this, because not saying that you would wait until after you're married. I'm saying you actually meet somebody that you like, because I think that's what it's been too. Like, you haven't liked nobody.
Correct.
For real,
I don't
for
like
real.
none of y'all.
Right. So let's just say you meet a man and you really like him and he's down to do it before y'all get married. But then once y'all do it, you see that that's the man that y'all that you want to be with, and he feel the same way about you. Are you willing to wait for that experience?
What do you mean by wait? Because if I meet the man that I like, and then
you're celibate right now.
Correct. So if I meet somebody, so look, this is the thing. I'm gonna say it like this, because just like the not necessarily reasoning, because I don't owe you an explanation why I'm celibate, but just so I can just kind of set that out there, because I feel like this is something that applies to a lot of people. I'm celibate right now. I refrain from having sex because I'm looking for something with intention. I'm looking for somebody with intention. I'm looking for something long term. I'm not really into doing the whole let's see where it goes, go with the flow type shit. I don't want to do shit like that no more. So if I meet somebody who we're talking, I like your personality, you're funny, we have a good time together, we can just chill, we can vibe, and I like you, and I set my precedence for what I want from you, and you set your precedence for what you want from me. If we can agree on that, like what we want from each other aligns, then I'm not waiting. I'm on that. Because now at this point, I've already established that we want the same things. Right? And now I'm dating you, and you know that I'm dating you with purpose. I know that you're dating me with purpose.
Okay.
I don't have a reason to wait now, because you've already expressed to me that this is what you want to work towards, and this is what I want to work towards.
Yeah.
A lot of my previous experiences just go with the flow. Oh, I'm not really looking for anything. Let's just and like that's cool when you're younger, but it's like I'm not really into doing shit like that. I want something that really means something.
We're in that age, y'all. We're in that age to where I can agree with her, because, and that's back when she was saying like she don't fuck with y'all niggas, and it's me. That's me. Like, let's just say, I think it was a few episodes back, and I was telling you guys that I found, like, I met a man and he had me, like, head over heels, basically. And not even head over heels. I normally don't give guys the opportunities that they are inquiring about. And even when I do, it's never to the point where I feel like I like them enough to pursue them. So this guy had me initially in a mindset that I felt like I wanted to pursue him. But after the second date, I felt like maybe this isn't something that I need to do right now. And it wasn't because he was so good. He was, and he is still a good person, right? He is still a good person. He paid for everything. He took care of everything. He was a masculine man. I mean, there was stuff in between that I don't want to get into right now. But overall, he is a good person. And he is, he's a God-fearing man. And that's, again, that's one of the deal breakers too. If you're not a God-fearing man, I will not. Confidently will not.
No atheists
Don't
allowed.
give a fuck.
No atheists.
But any hoot, Nanny. After the second time around, I experienced a lot of stuff within my own mental health, and he was experiencing a lot of stuff that he had to handle in his life, and it just wasn't what after that second date, it kind of wasn't in alignment anymore. And I spoke to God about it before, letting him know of this, because I felt like maybe I was just acting out of, what do you say I have all the time? Impulse.
She has, man, are you kidding me? She will act on whatever impulse she has, and it won't even be a thought. It's going to be as soon as the impulse crosses her mind, she's acting on it. Like, that's one thing that
something I've been working on.
She has been working on
it,
and she's been coming a long way, y'all. Please,
I've been doing good.
But
I literally have the car that I have right now, acting on impulse.
Acting on impulse.
Fucked myself over.
And everybody, you know what? We all have those impulses. she at least is able to now recognize that that's what it was, but she's also working on it, and
That's
I'm
what
so
it
happy for her
is.
because she's doing so good. She's doing so good.
But I wanted to make sure I wasn't acting off of impulse when I decided that I was going to step away from that, because he did show me a lot of things that a lot of guys that I've interacted with during my time of being single did not show me. And I appreciated it, but I also seen it as, you are only appreciating this or accepting this and continuing this lifestyle with this person because you are not used to receiving this type of attention from a man. This doesn't mean that you're supposed to be with this man, or it's supposed to be, y'all running into the sun together, y'all getting married, all that. That's not what it was supposed to be. This was supposed to be my time of experiencing things with someone who had my best interests at heart, of course, because that's always what you want. But it was never supposed to go past that. And I think that's where me and him both kind of like are having a hard understanding about. Me and him haven't had the conversation for real, but he knows that we're distant right now, and it's because I have a lot going on. He has a lot going on, and we need to focus on that. But during our time of separation, I realized that even though we have to focus on that, we are not supposed to come back and grow together. He has a different path that God is calling him for, and I have a different path that God is calling me for. And he's going to meet the love of his life that aligns with that path, and so am I. And that's ultimately what we both want. Regardless of what he can say, regardless of what he say, he probably disagree. But I honestly know, because of my journey with my Father above, that alignment is not for my future. It was just for me to see that I have things that I need to work on, because I'm not used to receiving things from men that I should have been receiving. And it could put me in a position to be with a man that's not that
Good for you.
I would say not good for me, but also not the person that God intended me to be with. And I would stick with him because of those things that he's doing, because I'm so blind and just unexperienced in that aspect. I would feel as if this is what God is,
wanting for you.
right. But in all reality, that's the devil just tricking me.
We do be doing that.
So that was sent to me to get a better understanding of what I lacked. Because I'm telling God, like, I'm ready for my husband. He like, oh, you is? Let me show you something real quick, because I don't think so. But since you can't see it for yourself, let me show you. And that's pretty much what he showed me. So it was hard for me to take that step back from this guy, because like I said, he was a good guy. He didn't do anything wrong. But it was hard, and with him being God-fearing, that's the only reason why I was able to, or why he was more open-minded and understanding of the situation and why it had to be what it is. But in all reality, I felt and still feel bad about it, because, again, if I'm praying for something, I got to stick to that. And I got to make sure that I'm not falling short to anything. Keep that in mind, too, if you are praying for a man. But aside from that, because I really want to get in the nitty gritty, too, because we only got a few minutes left, unfortunately. But as much as I want a husband, because I'm not looking to date, I'm looking to marry. And that doesn't mean that I'm out here looking for a man. Just if I do come across someone, or someone come across me, I will let them know that I'm not here to fool around. I'm looking for something serious, marriage-wise. But the dating pool out there for us is fucking horrible.
Truly tragic.
Right.
Tragic.
It's truly tragic. And for me, I don't date outside my race. Not saying that I'm not interested or I don't find men outside my race attractive. I most definitely do.
She love her. Well, okay, I'm sorry.
I love a Mexican.
I was about to say she love her Hispanic.
I love a Mexican. Like I know. Shut up. But I love a Mexican. But I love a black man even more. And I've always told myself after doing research, just studying and learning about myself, my ethnicity, my past, my ancestors, I've grown to know that God intended me to end my life with a black man. And that is it and that is all. And I'm ready for that. Because I think I explained to y'all before, like, let's just say I get in a relationship with a Mexican. We go out, our relationship is good. Like, we vibe in, his family love and respect me. My family love and respect him, because that's a big thing. But let's just say that's the storyline. But if, in all honesty, if I was to see a sexy black motherfucker.
She's folding.
I am. What?
She's not locking in, y'all. She's not locking in.
I'm locking into that motherfucker. That's who I'm locking in.
She's going to lock in the other way, not the right way.
And because I know of that, and because I feel that so strongly, I know that I'm supposed to be with a black man. And that's what I'm waiting for. But our black men don't love us.
They don't. They don't. They don't.
And love as tragic as it is, I don't feel no type of way about it because, and that's what we didn't get into. I teach my daughters and my son, before you can love anyone else, you gotta love yourself so fucking much. It's insane.
That's correct.
It's insane. You got to, which is why shit don't bother me when it comes down to how long I'm single or who likes me and who don't, how many men approach me and how many men don't approach me. Because I'm so infatuated with myself, I can end this life by myself and not feel no type of way about it because not only did I know that was God's intentions, I did everything that I needed to do to fulfill whatever I needed in that moment. Also, too, you got to learn how to please yourself. 100%. Monty introduced me to my first toy. It didn't work out.
Unfortunately.
Shout out to my girl Juanita. She gave me my second one, and baby, when I tell you,
one that Juanita gave her shot her into the moon. Okay. I'm just happy
that's my husband.
I'm happy I was able to kind of get her in there where she was open and still trying a second one to find the right fit.
Because I can say, Monty, when I moved out here and I met Monty, of course, our conversations didn't start off like that.
It did not.
But gradually, through my time of becoming single after leaving my kid's father, she was more into showing me and getting me to understand how to love myself, please myself, and how I don't need a nigga. And that's because, of course, she's been single for so long. She knew.
What she say? Don't need you, never did.
Period.
And that's on period. Like, I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but.
And that's on period. So she kind of showed me the ropes, y'all, which is probably why I've been single for 7 years. But this toy got me feeling like I might propose to it. I don't know. I just saying. Because a nigga ain't never. And I'm.
Wait till she finds out what it's like to have a nigga and the toy. Oh!
That's a thing.
She gonna be.
I thought you supposed to hide it from him.
No, some men are out there. Some men. There's a very small percentage of men out there, but there are a lot of men out there who are so sexually and just confident in themselves where they know exactly what's needed and they are okay with using alternate objects in the act of sex. And of course, they understand how much of a higher level it could really take the experience in which they are willing to embrace that and make it happen for you and then not feel no type of way after that. Shout out to y'all men out there. Cause y'all, man.
I ain't never met y'all.
I'm sorry
Where
that she
y'all
has an
at?
experience that
But question. Damn, what was my question?
I don't remember. I had to just let that. Shout out to y'all for real. Like, oh man. Shout out to y'all. Because a lot of men out there is so insecure about everything.
I
Being a
remember my
man,
question.
being pleasurable, being everything. Y'all
Being
just so
in tune with
insecure
your
and don't
emotions.
even know that you're
Ugh.
insecure. You just out here being a fucking asshole just because you think that that's what's it. And you think that you him whole time. You just a fucking piece of shit. But it's all good though.
Fucking bum.
Troglodyte.
Okay, so I have a question. Would you eat a nigga ass?
I'm sorry. Look, listen. This is where we have to draw the line, right? There are certain things where just not even outright, boom. Certain things, not even like that. I personally don't like any mouths near my
So
anus.
what you would do?
I am not doing that.
Okay, what's the most you'll do?
What you mean what's the most?
What's the most you'll do when it come down to intercourse with a male and he's on top
So
and his
listen.
booty is
Listen.
Cause you know the G spot is back there.
That is what they say, and that's fine. There are other things that we can get involved with where I don't have to put my mouth near your anus. I'm sorry, or my fingers. I can get you an anal bead. Okay, we got them little toys we can shove up there. If that's what you're really into, that's fine. If that's what you want, that's fine. I'm not gonna put my mouth or my fingers near your anus. Okay.
Would you? Okay. Sorry to cut you off.
like damn.
Would you? Let's just say, okay. Oh, scenario. Sorry, make this quick. Let's just say you meet a guy, right? You meet a guy, you into him, like y'all, cause you know you don't really like motherfuckers for real, but you into him, and y'all have y'all first sexual encounter, and it's good to where you're willing to go back for more, right?
Okay.
Y'all date,
Okay.
like everything is respectable, superb.
Mm-hmm.
In alignment with what you're wanting to.
What I want to make me go forward.
Right,
more.
to pursue.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But let's just say after a while, after a while of dating, let's just say a few months. Let's give it 6 months.
Okay.
You know, he opens up to you and say, I want to let you know what I'm into. I hope this doesn't end our relationship.
Okay.
But I want to see if you're willing to do this for me because I want to keep pursuing you and eventually get to a place where we're married and living life forever together.
Okay.
Right? Listen to those words. Forever.
I hear the words. 100%.
Right?
I hear them. I actually already have a response, no matter what she says.
What if he says that he needs you to peg him? Meaning,
Oh, what?
strap it on and fuck him in the ass.
Are you kidding? I'm finna put that strap on so fucking fast. Are you kidding me? Man, I'm long. Oh, okay. Let
Wrap
me just
her up. It's time
listen,
to go.
guys. Okay, I don't know something about so. We actually don't have a lot of time for this, but I'm just gonna say it like this,
Jesus.
right? No matter what the request is, I'm gonna rope everything
You
into
gonna pull
one
his hair?
episode. I'm kind of. If he got a bust down 12-inch body wave,
niggas
jet
like
black,
braids.
I love me a man with hair with braids, and if he got something hanging, I'm gonna have to
You gonna
tug
hang?
on them hoes like what they say.
Get up there, hoe.
Get y'all. I'm gonna have to make it happen. But I'm gonna say it like this, right? Couple things. I think just based off of my third party speculation on many relationships, right? Not any of my own because I haven't had my own official experience of a relationship, but I have been around just about everybody in my life who has been in a relationship, including my parents, including
me,
including her, including some of my old friends from high school, including there's just a long list of people who I have been able to see as a third party outside looking in, right? I think compromise is a big thing. Compromise is something that you do have to be willing to make with your partner. I don't think that it has to be something where it makes you uncomfortable, or if it's something that you really, really actually don't want to do, that you ultimately end up having to compromise to do. I'm a big person on, if I don't want to fucking do it, it's not happening. I'm sorry.
True.
Like, there's nothing you could say to me, right, that can make me want to do it, unless, like for her, she might be able to get me a couple things, like put on some Vans, right, and put on a skirt. She can make me do some shit like that, right?
And
but when we're talking about relationships and like marriage, like me being true to myself, how I always have been, if I don't want to do it, I'm simply not going to do it. And I don't give a fuck how much I love you. You should respect me enough to know that if I don't want to do it, you don't want me to do it because I don't want to.
What if that's the end?
And if that's the end, then that's what it has to be. It means you weren't meant for me.
Amen.
Now, at the end of the day, me personally,
amen,
I'm going to have my little feelings hurt out and have my heart broke plenty of times. And guess what? Don't need you, never did. It's simple as that.
She prevails.
Because all I'm going to do is keep on living my life with my loved ones, my friends, and I'm going to do what I need to make me feel good.
I'm the
Don't
friend.
need you, never did. Like, that's the whole topic of the whole thing. And this is for men and women alike. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't need nobody, and you never really did. Unless you don't love yourself, then you need to go ahead and need yourself is what you need. Right. Unfortunately for me, I got too much love for myself, so I really don't need nobody. And that's what makes it difficult, for real. But I also understand that I know, that I do want that companionship. I do. But we have to be willing to draw the line at certain compromises. When it comes to the cooking and cleaning shit, that's fine. I'll cook and clean for you. But then what happens when I come home from work? That's what I'm saying. Like, if we both, right now we're in an age where men and women are both working. We're not in that 1950s where women are at the house, men are out at war, doing whatever the fuck that they did at the time, and women ain't did shit because they couldn't get no fucking job. No, women are out here working 40 plus hours just like niggas are, and niggas is not even working 40 plus hours. Let's be for real. Let's be 100%. You niggas don't have jobs, but a lot of you guys do. And y'all do want to come home to a home-cooked meal. That's fine. Your woman who also works 40 plus hours wants to come home to a home-cooked meal. But y'all not doing that, huh? Right? Because it's the women's job, right? Give me a fucking break. 50-50 is the biggest thing, especially because a lot of you men don't even want to go 50-50 on a bill. You don't want to pay for a bitch car note. You don't want to get a bitch nails done, but you want me to come home, cook and clean for you, and then clean up after I cook and clean for you? Like, fuck no. That's not happening. We have to be able to.
It ain't.
We have to be able to compromise where it's happening equal. It has to be equal. If I'm too tired to get shit done and you too tired to get shit done, what the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing? When it could be so much more easier. Clean up after yourself so I don't have to clean up as much, and maybe I won't have a problem with cooking and clean for you. Okay, but you don't want to clean up after yourself, right? Because I'm supposed to do it and then go up in there and clean and then cook and then, come on now. It just gets into a certain point where we have to be able to respect each other enough to know we don't want each other to do too much. We already have too much to do outside in the world. Like, we got to work 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 million times harder than the other motherfucker just to be able to make it out in the world. I don't want to come home and have to do that shit.
And that's speaking from a black perspective.
That's it. That is speaking from, I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say it from black women's perspective, because black women are the most hated in the country. Women are the next one, and then black men are after that. Okay, as long as you have genitalia, you got something hanging between your legs, motherfuckers out there are always going to respect you because you a nigga. You a man.
And that's true.
But me as a black woman, her as a black woman, and then the other women who are not black but also are women, we automatically don't have that same respect. So we have to do way more out there. I'm not trying to do that shit when I come home.
Amen.
Like, if you love me, come on now, make me some, excuse me, get a box of fucking, I don't know, garlic Parmesan noodles, put it in a fucking pot with some butter and milk. Like, it's not that fucking serious.
Team. What's she saying? Team. T as in team. That's what it needs to be, because at the end of the day, I feel her 1,000.
It needs to be a team.
And a lot of women, I'm going to say a lot of women nowadays, because back in the day, it was a little different because we didn't have the same rights we have now as women. Not saying as black people, but as women. And that goes for all women of different races. We didn't have the same rights that we have now, meaning that we couldn't be head of household. We couldn't vote. We couldn't get out there and work. We couldn't do a lot of stuff that we're able to do now, which is why those dynamics have changed. Mm-hmm. And even if those dynamics haven't changed in a lot of households or a lot of families, there's a lot of other people whose mindset is different, which is why those dynamics have changed, which is me, one of them. Those dynamics is not the same for me. I like having my own independence. And it's not to say that my husband will not be enough. It's just to say that my husband deserves to enjoy the lifestyle that he's working hard for. He deserves to enjoy trips with his friends, just like I deserve to enjoy trips with my friend. I want to be with a man that is confident within himself, because I would never be with a man that I can never trust. If my husband wants to go on a cruise, a 4-day, not 7-day, but a 4-day cruise with his homies, baby, live it up. But understand you got a wife at home, you know? And I want him to have the same respect for me. Because I feel like that mindset back in the day, we didn't have no other options. We have other options now to where, with everything going on, women in general, whether you have kids or not. And I'm only speaking from a female's perspective because I don't understand a male's perspective because I'm not a male. But from a female's perspective, you have to take the time out to align yourself with yourself and God and understand what your sole purpose is. And sometimes you have to separate yourself from everybody, including your husband, your friends, and your family, to do that. Not saying you have to go out, party, club, drink, do drugs. You don't have to do none of that. But I feel like God can't speak to you when you're so focused on what's around you. If he is gonna get to you in a way he needs to, you have to be alienated. You have to be by yourself. And that can be simple as going to the park and just sitting there, listening, embracing everything that comes to you.
Touching grass, breathing air.
Right. But as a mother, I always encourage other mothers to go out with your friends, go out with family, and just remember what it's like to enjoy life, because kids should never stop you from enjoying life. There's a lot of mothers out there who are experiencing life at a really rough time for them, and I get it. So it's hard for them to go out and enjoy life. It is. But if you're able to, whether you're married or not, if you're able to find a babysitter, if you're able to leave the kids with the husband, go out with your friends. Remember who you are. Remember why God put you here. Remember what your purpose is to fulfill. Because it's beyond your household. It's beyond your children. It's beyond your husband. It's beyond yourself. It's more than just that.
That's 100%. Individuality in any relationship, friendships, marriages.
Right, friendships.
Individuality is always important no matter who you are to somebody else. You have to still be yourself, even in those relationships.
Amen.
You just simply have to. You have to find time to love yourself, find time to still go out and express yourself how you do outside of those marriages, outside of those relationships, outside of whatever it is. I think it's really important that you still are able to have a relationship with yourself. And that's going to help. I feel like that helps every relationship in the long run.
A human. That helps
as
a human.
Humans.
Yeah.
Right now, if you're an alien like Donald J. Trump,
okay, we're not going
maybe it might not help, but fuck ICE. It's all good. I think what time is it? Hold on, because I gotta pee.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this thing up. We enjoyed talking shit with y'all this EP because that's what it was all about. We've been so serious and so political during our last EPs. We wanted to just get in some nitty gritty and talk some shit with y'all. So I hope we have related to a lot of females and or males out there, or people who don't identify as anything.
That's right.
I hope we were able to relate to you guys, and follow, like, and subscribe. Again, I've completed the merch.
100%. Shout out to our merch woman.
I'm hoping that it can get delivered before we make our year. We make our year in December. We recorded in December, but we released in January. So correct. Even if it comes in January, that's totally fine with me. But fingers crossed. I hope you guys are looking to order Cause
guys, I'll make sure that there's some kind of link somewhere. We're gonna have to put that somewhere.
Oh, most definitely.
Where you can see, because
Once
me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I might have to order about 5 pairs. I might have to get shot. I might have to get 5
Once
shirts.
we drop,
they bust down.
The EP is gonna have me and Imani with the shirts on, so that way you guys can get a visual. I'll even have a shirt here showing you what it looks like.
It's bust down,
but it's bust down. I love you guys.
That's
and
it.
Remember,
put comments down below your respective perspectives on men being in the kitchen and women being in the kitchen and men doing whatever the fuck it is that they do, because at this point I don't even know. But go ahead and drop your comments down below. Let us know how you feel. Let us know if you felt like we tripping, so we can look into it. We can see what's going on. But yes, like, follow, subscribe. And also share, because I know y'all want to share this with y'all messy ass friends. Did we get it? Go ahead and share it. Y'all talk amongst ourselves and let us know what y'all feeling like.
We love y'all, and we'll see y'all later.
See you later. I got to go potty.